so now we're going to wrap up the carpet installation on the B by actually, no. Okay, so now that the carpet is all taken care of, yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. So you probably saw last week, took out all the carpet, cleaned up all the gross mess, lots of vacuuming, lots of bleach. So now it's time to start rebuilding and put some bits back in. All right, it's all cleaned out and sprayed down a little bit of this rust reformer, kind of rust converter stuff. Didn't really need it, but there were some spots that were questionable, so I just hit a lot of it. Pretty much everything that was just steel up. The rest of this around here, so like that's steel, but that is factory sound deadening. And while I probably don't need to lift it up or do anything, I am going to add a little bit more sound deadening on top of it. So I picked this stuff up. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's basically some generic dyna-mat. I think I saw that this said it was made in the US, but I don't really know. But either way, I'm going to stick some bits of this around on the floor just to see if it helps out with anything. So I'm going to open that up and we'll see what it looks like. It should be like dyna-mat, so it should be foil-backed, kind of butyl, rubbery stuff. I did see while I was looking for this some knockoff things, and I would definitely avoid those because those guys are like closed cell foam, kind of like toolbox liner. That's not the kind of stuff you want. You want this stuff or something like it. It's thick. Well, this is thin, but it's heavy and it's got the good stuff to it. But basically, it's a type of rubber. But yeah, basically, I'm going to stick this down in a couple places. It doesn't actually need to be super hard, or it doesn't need to be complete coverage, because we're mostly just trying to deaden vibration, and deadening the vibration will. You don't need all that much. If we're trying to get like big heat barriers, then it helps. But yeah, I'm basically going to just peel and stick on a couple areas while I'm down here. And to roll it on, I do have a roller. Technically, this isn't really a roller, and I am kind of borrowing it from my wife. This is a brayer for doing printing. You roll the ink on with this, but it's a rubber roller, and it should help me get some pressure. If not, I think I'm going to take some, whatchamacallits, just like a piece of pipe or something and use that as my roller. But basically I'm just going to kind of loosely cover this floor with this stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, that goes out nicely. And then I'm going to put a third kind of right here under the seat. Trying to definitely make sure I don't block up those holes. Probably actually just go this way. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I'll put one on the back right there. So I don't know how many packs I got, but it's supposed to be 30-ish square feet. That should do a little bit more for deadening the noise. I don't really have a comparison for before because there's factory sound deadening, and I might put a piece on top. Let's see. You can also cut this stuff. You don't have to like fit how it is. There we go. You got the sound deadening down. Like I said, for this stuff, we don't need to be, I mean, you can make it completely solid, make everything touch, cut everything out perfectly, but we're just trying to get down a little bit of sound deadening just to keep some rattles down. I'm not really too concerned about extra heat because, well, the floor, where am I getting heat from? I might put some later at the firewall, but basically just keeping down the tin can in the English tin can. So next up is going to be carpet, and this is the carpet I got. Picked up an amount of carpet from the local carpet dealer. This is automotive carpet. Don't get crap for your house. It's got a decent back to it. It's flexible, moldable, and it has your standard short pile automotive carpet top. I could have gotten some, they had some ribbed stuff that looked kind of cool, but with the directions I'm going to be going with this, I'd rather it be more uniform. But anyway, so this carpet actually comes in a couple sections. So instead of kind of laying in a single molded unit like I would for, say, the Blazer, what we got to do is, whatchamacallit, we have one down the middle. The sides are those rubbers, which in person look a lot cleaner than they do on the camera. Then we'll have the actual floor section, back section, and the way back section. So I'm going to start by doing the front section, and I measured that. So I need 4 feet from there to there, and to wrap it over the widest part, I need 32 inches. So I'm going to basically cut that, lay it over this whole thing, snip it, trace it, and just kind of get it to tuck down. And then I'll follow that same procedure for this, and for this, and then for that. This one actually does need to be removable, usually with snaps. So you can actually see I have some snaps right there, because under that cover is the battery, and you need access to that. So that's removable. The rest of it actually gets glued in. So we're going to be using some, well, basically some rubber cement. Is some fancy rubber cement that they use for this. But anywho, let's get snipping. All right, there's that first piece kind of mocked into place. I obviously had to cut a hole for the shifter and for the brake. Cut some slots so I can kind of peel it around that guy. Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is I'm going to scrunch it up nice, and I'm going to trim around the bottom so I don't have all this excess. And then we're going to basically just put down some glue, some of the well, the glue I have, and basically just glue this down. And what will also help is I'm going to put around the shifter and in the seats when I get to those. I'm going to just put the bolts in. That way we can have kind of an idea of where those live, so that I can cut the holes and put it down. So I'm going to do that, and then check back. All right, a little bit of the glue. I'm going to just paint that all over on there. Paint it on the back. Right there. Then we let it sit, and then we stick it together. And then I do the entire thing instead of just this little section. But we're going to start with this little section, because once I get this part in, then I can put the little center console stack in place. Alright, now I'm going to do the rest of this, and probably the actual floors. Alright, this is the last little section. I've got the rest of the bits down, and as you can see, I've got my holes for the screws. I am very low on glue. I thought I had grabbed enough. Looks like I grabbed just barely, not enough. Lay the glue down there. I do it in theory, you want it a little thicker. And then you add some to the actual carpet. Get most of that middle stuff down. Over there. And there we go. That is a floor. Probably vacuum it a little bit, and then it's just a matter of bolting the seats in. I still do need to make a little panel for that, but that sits behind the seats. You don't have to worry about that. So, yeah, that's that. Alright, so got the seats in. Most of the carpet in, put some seat covers on them, so they're a little frumpy, but they definitely look better. So the last bit is this rear section. This is supposed to snap into place. I've got I've got a snap kit, and I already started by screwing these guys down. There were factory snaps there, and I'm just using it to also hold down the carpet. So what we got to do now is install the other side of the snap onto this guy. So first thing we're going to do, with this placed correctly, I'm going to hold it right there, and we are going to stab a hole through the middle of it, and then bring that up to the workbench. So we're going to do these one at a time. I needed both of my hands to line this up. I'm going to start with the middle two, and then end with the two on the end, and then really end with the back corner ones. But I'll probably just show you the first one. So I've got my hole. Now I've got to find my snap button. So that's going to be this guy. We're going to put that through there. We're going to take our kind of snap receiver bit, slip it over there. The kit comes with the mandrel and the punch. So that's going to go with the smooth side in. Then we're going to hold that guy in the middle. And it should just be a matter of hitting that with the hammer. Alrighty then. That is one snap installed. So now we can take it over to the car and see how it fits. Alrighty then. So now line that up. You're certainly tight. There we go. That is snapped in place. Now, I'll unsnap now, but okay, gonna try that again. The screws were interfering, so I replaced all those screws with rivets. That is what the factory did. Hey, it clips on nice and easy. So now, using the same sort of formula, we're going to basically just line that up to there, poke a hole, make sure it's middle in the center, poke a hole, and then add some more snaps, and then do that for the other 4. So yeah, let me get on that. Alright, got the snaps in, the carpet is in place, and so now that leads us to the end of the interior for now. As you can see, we got the fresh carpet, all around. It doesn't smell like mouse poop. And I threw on some fresh seat covers for good measure. So that'll be it for now. Next step up is going to be to tackle the sound system. Don't pay attention to those wires right there. I'll be doing something with them later. But anywho, that is it for now. All right, that's all for now. We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Alrighty then, so now you can line that up. You're certainly tight. There we go. That is snapped in place. Now, well, unsnapped now, but we'll snap it in place.